Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick. I'm glad you could make it, and I'm glad I could make it as well, because I was sort of like delayed getting home from work today, and it's a bit touch and go where I was going to make it, and I was on my phone thinking, should I cancel the stream? No way, big nose. The stream's not being cancelled. Here we are, ZX Spectrum. So always aim to do 2 streams. 1 stream is a definite. Second stream, we'll try and do that this time as well, Commodore 64. But this is the Spectrum, 2 hours of stress-busting fun. So hopefully you can hear me okay. Now, you can see some stuff up there which just says Njenkin, 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 Njenkin. Now, it isn't me subscribing to my own channel. Basically, there's a few gremlins when I loaded this up, and that's not what you need when you're stuck for time. And it started showing loads of alerts from old streams going bloom subscribe, bloom donated, bloom super chat, and I thought, what the hell was going on? I haven't even started the thing yet, but it seems to have calmed down, but I sort of like blanked it out by sending some test things. So sorry for the confusion, but ignore that gump up there, and hopefully we won't have any bugs. So there we go. Julie, you can hear me clearly, so that's just a bit of guff at the start there. So I'll say hello to everyone in the chat box. So thank you for joining me once again. We'll have a bit of fun for 2 hours. Dodgy gameplay and nonsense chat. As I always say, you might be getting involved in the chat box, and hello to you. Or you might be a little bit stressed or just want to watch it in the background, and that's quite all right as well. But I will say hello to everyone that's in the chat box first of all. So hello to Julie and Tom. Brian's with us as well. Hi Brian. Martin Rymel. Hi Martin. Nice to see you there. Excellent stuff. Apologies if I miss anyone out, because I try and involve everyone. In the red corner, good evening to you as well. Steve Q's with us. Hello there, Steve. Who else? Chono Baggy, great stuff. Richard Mitten, hi Richard. Hope you're having a, well, it's morning where you are, aren't you? I hope you're having a good morning. Hello to Jason as well. Big Z's here. Good stuff. Gumdio too. Oh, we're going to have some good fun tonight, I can tell. And Jason Grant's there as well. In the red corner, you've had a very stressful few days. Well, sorry to hear that. I've had a few stressful moments, but not as bad as my last job. But we're going to forget about that now and have a bit of fun. Good evening to John as well. So the first game we're going to play is Titanic. It's a bit of a sinking ship. No, it's not anything to do with the ship, the Titanic. This one is a bit like Underwater. What other underwater games are there? There's Titanic and Scuba Dive and all that gump. But I have got a cheat for this one, but I won't put it in first of all. You might not have heard of this. It's by Toposoft in 1988. Were Toposoft a Spanish outfit? I think they might have been, mightn't they? Okay, right. Titanic. I'm not sure about that, Toposoft. Anyway, this was from 1988. It's loading. Evening to Mark. Hello there, Mark, as well. Loading. Is it loading? So yeah, so normally I have a bit of while to sort out the stream, a bit of prep work, but I was in quite late. But I think we can get away with this, can we? I'm sure we can. Titanic Part 1 or Titanic Part 2? Well, Part 1. Right, okay. Music. Is it anything? As usual, let me know if the music is too loud compared to my voice, or vice versa, because I can always change it. Right, okay, define keys, which I'm going to have to do. Fire, I think he's got limited harpoons, this guy. Up Q, down A, left O, right P, hold. Now, I think we need to find the Titanic, not that I've ever found it, but nothing is more stressful than swimming around underwater with your oxygen going down, and none of us are doing that, are we? So we're one up. We're one up already. Right. Let's play. Whoops! There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, sorry to hear that in the red corner. I just read that comment. Yeah, power to you, sir. Power to you. I mean, you know, family things are always a bit of a big thing. So take it easy, sir. Okay, right, let's swim through this rather dark tunnel. Whoops, whoop, oh god. Right, now, you can see, I think that's my strength represented by the gauge and the scuba diving bits. Whoops, scuba diving bits are represented my lives, I think. So I'm trying to avoid all the stuff, but we're going around an underwater maze trying to find, I think, the Titanic, which is part 2 of the game. Right, oops, don't bump into that. Now, it's quite hard to control this thing, but when it comes to underwater games, my favourite by far is Scuba Dive. There is one on the Amiga called, I think they're called Aquanauts or something. Move. Oh, he's died. He's run out of oxygen. He's run out of oxygen already. Topo equals mouse. Thanks, Gumdio. I didn't know that. So Topo is Spanish for mouse, is it? So what would that be? What would Mickey Mouse be then? Mickey Topo. Is that right? Maybe. Right. Now this game, I think, back in the day, I wouldn't have played it too much because it's way too difficult. Like a lot of games, you touch too much stuff and you die. Whoop, right, let's go through here. See, look, I've died already. You do know I'm gonna put a poke on this at some point, don't you? It's inevitable. But you know, I thought we'd start with this one, just get us warming up before we look at a great homebrew. I don't know if you've seen the review in the week called Frantic Pengo. That's right, Frantic Pengo, and it plays a tune I didn't recognise at the time, but someone has told me, or a few people told me, is it something called an 80s song called Dolce Vita? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but I had to look it up on YouTube, and it's got the worst video ever. So if you want to track that down, it's typical 80s video of a lot of people didn't realise I was actually in the video. It's a bit like me taking my camera with me on a walk, and if someone got in it by accident, they're actually in the video. But this is like that, but in like a pop song, which is a little bit weird. Now, if any of you have completed this game, then let me know. I doubt you have, but I don't want to cast aspersions on your gameplay. Right? Oh, what's going around? Oh, look at that! And I've been chopped up to my component parts. I think this is my last life now, and then you know we're going to put a bit of a poke on it, and then I'll go exploring there without having to worry about dying in the underwater thingamajigs. Running out of oxygen. That's what I mean. Right. Whoops. Over these two boys. Whoops. Dear. So I'm not sure if air has anything to do with this one. Swimming like that is going to give you problems on your head, isn't it, at some point? What do you think? Do you like this or scuba dive best? It moves quite quick, but it's the wildlife that makes these underwater games, really, if they're a hit or a miss. And the underwater stuff in Scuba Dive by Jarrell Software, was that 1984? I'm trying to use my memory now. It might be 1984. This is 1988, so about 4 years later. Other underwater games we've done on a stream of Scuba Kids. That's not bad. Oh, I got chopped by that shark again. I mean, your skeleton is now part of the cold depths. Well, that's not very good, is it? Right, let's put a poke in. Titanic. I don't know, what other systems this come out on, but I'd imagine it come out on the Commodore 64 as well. Maybe the Amstrad CPC. I mean, the Amstrad CPC is not really a system I know a great deal about. Sometimes people say, Nick, why don't you review games on the Amstrad CPC? Well, I don't know anything about the Amstrad CPC, really. I rather, although I got a sort of like knowledge of Commodore 64 when I went around people's houses, Amstrad CPC I didn't really see. And I like to have at least a little bit of nostalgia for the games. But having said that, I'm a bit two-faced because I do Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64. So I think I'm chogged up with 8-bits at the moment. Atari 2600. And all that sort of stuff. So let's just read the comments there. John, you like Scuba Dive. You prefer Scuba Dive. So does Gumdio. And you old gamer Steve, hello to you. You like Scuba Dive as well. Well, I'm in good company here. Frantic Pengo, it's Ryan Paris. La Dolce Vita, says Judy. That's good. Excellent. Have you seen the video of that on YouTube? It's incredible. I think they shot it in an afternoon, and it probably was quicker to make than one of my Friday chat videos when I go walking, which hopefully I will do, because I'm missing those walks really, and the bit of editing I have to do when I get home. Right, what we're doing? We're doing the poke should be in by now from my chit chatting. Whoops, what was that? Emilio Martinez, he sounds Spanish. Graphics by Ricardo Cancho, he sounds Spanish. Music by Gomanolas. I probably pronounced that all up. They all sound Spanish, right? Okay, so I presume it's Spanish. Play. I'm playing now. I should have infinite energy now. As we go through this quite polluted. I don't know how he got here in the first place. Oh, this must be his submarine. He's decided I'm ditching this submarine. I don't need that. I'm going swimming myself. This reminds me a little bit of what is it? It reminds me a little bit of that episode of The Mighty Boosh, which is a bad reference if you don't know The Mighty Boosh, where they go underwater They go into water, or they just go into someone's body. I think they go into someone's body. They all get miniaturized like that thing, Inner Space, which is based on something else. Good anecdote, Nick. You couldn't remember any of the facts. Good, right. Over that thing. Let's just go exploring. Now, in these sort of games, ideally, you need a map, and the same could be said for some other games we're going to look at later on in the stream by Bubble Bus Software, which is Star Quake and Wizard's Lair, which we might need pokes for those as well, you know. But you know, I might complete it. I could complete it. Right. Big thanks to the 5 Njenkins up there. Yeah, well done. Good stuff. What's that? That's more oxygen, I think, is it? No. Perhaps because I've got oxygen already in this poke, I don't need it. Right, anyway. Yeah. How do we get out of here? Now, I believe once you get to a certain distance, wherever that may be, you then have to load side 2. So you're a bit worried whether side 2 then sort of like loads, or you get a tape loading error. No clams to get here, like scuba dive, and no giant yellow octopus either. Evening, Easy DJ. Hello there. Okay, right. Whoa, I think I would die normally if I go in there. Right, okay. Trying to read the comments at the same time. Tom, you're quite right. It's quite a nice looking game. Terribly difficult though, without any kind of Pokemon. Can I go through here? Seaweed. Yeah, I can. Oh, there we go. Who'd have thought that? Terrible colour clash, but who cares? We're zipping through. Now, you need to keep away too when you're doing some radioactive stuff. I might be going completely in the wrong direction, but it's all about finding the sunk vessel, which I believe is the Titanic. I mean, oh, there we go. Is that the Titanic? It looks like it could be. This guy doesn't seem to be doing very well. Is this the Titanic? Or do we? I think we have to swim in it, do we? I didn't expect to get this far. Well, I'm sort of like here. I was expecting to go somewhere else then. Let me in. Maybe they've locked the door. They're having a big concert inside and don't want me inside. I thought that was the way. Maybe I've got to go over the top or something. Let's go this. No, I can't go over the top. Yeah. Right. Okay. Sound a bit like Homer Simpson then. Okay. Right. Oops. I did die. Well, there you know. I think I've got immunity to the fish, but I can't hold my breath forever. Evening, Rossi. Hope you're doing well, sir. I know you've had a busy day. I saw the latest tweet that you did on Twitter regarding that helicopter view on Super 3D Pixel Racer, and that looked jolly smart, sir. So well done. Keep up the good work. I'll have to retweet that a bit later on. I didn't have much time. I was in the process of trying to prepare this, and got a load of technical gizmos going on. Never mind. Right. Come on. Did I go this way before? Let's go swimming this way. Swimming. Oh, that is the way we went before, isn't it? Oh, gold. Swimming in the dark is a little bit tricky. I wouldn't recommend it. After this stream, I wouldn't go swimming in the dark if I were you. Now, if you're watching this in the background, and you like this kind of dodgy gameplay and nonsense chat, please consider subscribing, because it helps the channel enormously in terms of the. Well, I presume it does. in case of the stats and all that sort of stuff. What is that blue thing anyway? Is it a big shark? Answers on a postcard. What is that big blue thing? Yeah, right. There's a clam. Clam rock. There's a blue wiggly. It's like something from the trapdoor, that, doesn't it? I'd expect a Burke to turn up there. Burke, feed me. I think I can hear footsteps. Can you hear footsteps? Maybe it's air bubbles. Or maybe I'm being followed by someone in here. Ooh. Right, so hopefully I can get a Commodore 64 stream this week as well. I'm in work tomorrow, yes, on my day off. And I'm in work on Thursday, yeah, I know, on my day off. Needs must. But the channel is still my #1 priority, and I always try and put as much as I possibly can into this. On Wednesday, that's tomorrow, there will be a video going up at 6 o'clock, and that's, well, members will know what it is. It's a homebrew game. Yay. Right, I've run out. I fired all myself. Now, I thought I almost completed the game before, or got halfway through when I found the Titanic. But there's something obviously clever that you have to do to get in. A seaweed crab, Richard. It could be a seaweed crab, yeah. Seaweed crab. There's a joke about seaweed, but I can't remember what it is. I think I just said the punchline. Something, the seaweed. No, it's a bit of a rude. It's a bit like it's a kid's joke, really. Right. Okay. So we won't be playing this. Last time we went down there, we won't be playing this too much longer. I think we're pretty much warmed up and refreshed, aren't we? We'll just go to our air runs out. We won't use all the lives, and then we'll go on to Frantic Pengo. It's like a guy called Pengo who's very, very frantic. But it's pretty good. Pretty good game. I recommend that. Oops. How's the air going? It's in the red. Oh, we're being chased by a shark as well. If you're being chased by a shark, then comment in the comment section below. So there we go. Frantic Pengo. Not the most exciting game in the world, but nice and relaxing if you're trying to get rid of a little bit of stress. If you've had a bit of a hectic day, puts your mind somewhere else. And I get that a lot with the underwater games. Not quite with a homebrew called Free Octopuses, we reviewed quite a while back. I found that a little bit frustrating. But if you sit back and don't play it properly, then you still get the background graphics. Right. Tom says, do you have to find a door handle for the Titanic door? I wouldn't be surprised. YouTube liked that emoji as well. It liked the emoji of the door, which is good. Right. What's the joke? Because the seaweed. That is the punchline, Big C, I think. Right, let's get Frantic Pengo in there. Let's put it on 128k mode. I can't remember if it's 128k or not, but let's do it anyway. Frantic Pengo. Pengo. Nothing to do with Pingu, who's also a penguin. Now, for those who don't know, Frantic Pengo, it's a single stage game where you must defeat all the lava monsters by pushing blocks into them before the time runs out, and each stage gets progressively more difficult. But the author told me, Gabriel Moore, because this is by him in 2021, he told me that if you get stuck on a level, if you press the letter G, it takes you to the next level. So we might be doing that to see a few extra levels. That was pretty good. I like it when the authors comment on a review. It's excellent. Right, is this Dolce Vita, is it? Sing along if you know the words. I don't. Yes. Did you buy this record back in the day? I never heard of it. It totally passed me by. But it is a quite nice tune. Hello to SQ Ron. Right. Right, let's get out of here. I never played it in the arcades, Gumbio Pengo. Was that a penguin as well? Right, hopefully I can define the keys here. Oh no, it's QA, OP and M. Right, okay. Pengo and Penga are happy together, but the lava monsters were jealous of it. Good. Hurry up, rescue your true... They've kidnapped Penga. Right, here we go. So I'm this guy here. There's lava monsters. Boom, and I've crushed that one with a big block, right? So I've crushed those two, so you get the general idea. It starts off quite basic. If you bump into any of the lava monsters, you're deader than spam. Oh, so I missed him, look. Right, I've got him now. Boom. Right, this stage is supposed to be easy, but I'm making it look a bit harder than it is. Right, oh, go, yo. Nick, come on. This is stage 1, you wally. He's died on stage 1. Who writes the script of these streams? Not me. Right, hang on, concentrate. Right, that's good. That's him done, right? 2. Oh! That's 3, right? 4. Right, this is a bit easier now. This last one's playing silly people with me. Got him. Right, now once you've done all that, you should do it properly. There's a heart there. You go in, and the stage is done. Yay. Press M. Right, we'll do. Right, here we go again. Now this time you've got to do something extra. You see in the bottom middle, there's a green cauldron. Before any of the lava monsters die, like you can't kill them this time, watch this. It will just rematerialise. Like, before any of them can die, you've got to destroy the cauldron first by knocking a block into it. There we go, so we've done that. Now we can kill any of these twits as long as we don't bump into them. Now it's getting quite hectic here. Oh god, he's got out of the way. We can get 2 in one go there. Boof. Oh, I've died. Oh god. Right, now you've got to do the whole stage again. There you go. Can destroy blocks. 2. Right, now back to where we were. Try and get your strategy, but it's very addictive, this game. Very addictive. Sometimes your time's ticking down the bottom right, so I've got plenty of time. I don't need to do anything flash at the moment. Come on, Nick. Get them. Right, that's another one done. Can I get him there? Right, so what we got? We got 1 left. Flattened him, and there's the heart there. So it's 2 stages done. Good game, eh? Penguin. I like that penguin emoji, Gumjo. So emojis seem to be working a little bit. Do. Ace. It is a lovely game. Really nice, isn't it? And also, at the moment, although I love most of the homebrews that are coming out, most of them, a lot of them are being made by AGD, Arcade Game Designer, and they're looking a little bit similar. This one's built, I believe, must be built from the ground up. And different graphics now. 4 cauldrons this time, so getting a little bit more tricky. Right, that's 1 cauldron done. Remember, if you get stuck on any of these, you can type G to get to the next level. Which is good. Oops, we could easily have come down there. Right, now. Oh, trying to concentrate. Dead. That's him gone. Oh, where did he get away with that? 2 left. Missed him. Right, 1 left. He's right up there. Ooh! So, going a bit like Frank Spencer then. Oh, what? How much time have I got? 16 seconds. Good. Right, 12 seconds, that's enough. There we go. Oh, Tom, look, it liked some emojis and not the others. It didn't like that helmet one, and Easy DJ, it didn't like that one. There we go. But we're back on now. Oh, thank you, Julie, much appreciated. So the Ko-Fi is working. Thank you very much. Thanks, Julie, really appreciated. Thank you. Right, okay. Whoops. Now, the extra bit on this one is there's a guy in the middle firing stuff at us, which isn't very friendly. But I don't think we've got any cauldrons to destroy this time round. No, we haven't. Just avoid the firing of that fella down below. Do. I don't think we can kill that. Oh, see, look at that. That was close. Right, hang on. Oh man, I'm making tricky. There, that's got him done. 1 left. God, he's gone up. Boof. Right, now how do we get to this guy here? Cool, that was close. Press M before he changes his mind. This is going good. Thanks, Julie. As I say, I try and read the comments as much as I can. Some games it's trickier to do than others. We've got a couple of cauldrons here. Now, how do we? We're trying to find ones that are in line with the cauldron. There we go. So as you can see, and there's something firing at us as well at the same time. There we go. That's 1. Right. So we're back to where we were now. And what's making this difficult is the blocks are the same colour as the lava monsters. Sneaky. Oh, oh dear. That's it. Game over. And you can see the keys at the bottom if you forget. QA, OP and M. You can get Pengo for the Atari 2600. Oh, thanks, Conflumix. 13. Oh, I didn't know that. I'll have to track that one down. Good work. That's what I like. See, I do much prefer. My favourite bit of the channel is these live streams. Although I'm sort of like in control, but not as much as you would be if you was editing everything, if you could do. But thank you. You can't beat being live. Live. Right, let's play again. Oh, thank you, Easy DJ, thank you. I got my first gas and electric bills today. Way, less than I was expecting, to share the love. Thank you, Easy DJ. Now, this is the bit where we find out whether the alert system is working. I did see an alert come up on that thing, but we can see it on the chat, sir. So thank you very much. Right, okay, go. Let's have another go then. Thank you, Easy DJ, thank you. Oh, there, it is working. There we go. Hooray! Thank you very much, sir. Dulce Vita. Hands up who's watched that Dulce Vita video. Right, let's skip a few levels this time. Let's go through. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, those sort of things really keep the channel running. The Ko-Fis, the Super Chats, and membership as well. As I say, I always try to do as much as I can for you. Ease as much stress as I can. I know it's tricky sometimes with different stuff that goes on, but it's a distraction, isn't it? It's a distraction. There we go. Right, now, let's see. We press G, we go to the next stage. Press G. Let's go to a really far-flung stage that's well beyond my capabilities. Where's that? There's a big worm coming up. Let's do this stage. Now, because I haven't done this in the right order, now it's way too difficult for me. There's lots of stuff going on. Oh man, this is crazy. Can we get that worm? Hang on a minute. I think the game's struggling a little bit. Well, that thing's eating all these stuff. That's no good. Oh no! So that's what's happening then. The worm is eating all the blocks, and if I don't get rid of them all in the time, then we got big bother. Hang on a minute. Now I'm aware that the game doesn't seem to be running as smoothly as it did a couple of seconds ago. Don't worry yourself. Actually, it might have recovered, actually. It is moving quite a lot on screen at the same time. Maybe that's something to do with it. Right, come on. I've got to kill these lava monsters while I've still got blocks left. How often have we heard that story? Right, there we go. Thank you very much. Whoa. Right, okay. Sometimes the event list duplicates as well looking at that, but never mind. Oh, there's any more blocks coming in here? Two at the same time. Can I get him? Yes! That's it, isn't it? Oh, there's one left. I suppose if you crash into that worm, you get into a bit of bother. There, that'll do. Oh, there we go. It's good. So yeah, if you get stuck on each stage and want to try another stage of yours, then G is there. The snake does look good, doesn't it, ETDJ? Yeah, right. Where are we going now? Oh, I killed him straight away. So it's back to like a bog standard one. This must be just for you a chance to get your breath back. You haven't got to do anything else complicated. Oh, and I still got kabooted. Yeah. I'm just going to release a comment by Bigsy. I don't know why it frees that. It's slight pause. I'm just releasing a comment by Bigsy, but back on. I don't know why YouTube censored that. I don't know why. Why did it do that? I don't know. When I understand YouTube, that's when I'll start playing the stock market, I think. Boof. Right, there we go. Oh, come on. Oh, he just about got away. Oh, what? There you go. That thing's doing lots of twists and turns. Got him in the end. That's persistence for you. I don't know what tune this is. This isn't Dulce Vita, is it? What tune's this one? It's probably something else. So after this game, we'll be playing, well, regarded as a classic by a lot of people, Quake by Bubble Bus Software. We're going to do a couple of games by Bubble Bus today, Quake and Wizard's Lair. They both seem like they're generated off a similar engine, I think. Bubble Bus software, how can you describe them? It's the nearest you're going to get to being ultimate without being ultimate, if you know what I mean. Right, 2 left. 2 left of these. Could be 1 left. 1 left. Time is up. Oh no, I run out of time. So that's the thing with this one. You can't afford to mess about, which I'm a big exponent of the messing about. So that's what the thing is on this one. It seems easy initially, but you can't waste too much time. Wasted too much. That's at least a Stansfield song, isn't it? Wasted too much time. Oops, he's dead again. This is groovy music, man. Get down. Right, I'll have a proper go. I think we've got time. Then we'll put the Quakes of Stars on, the Star Quakes. Might need to do a poke on that one as well, I think. Oh, it is created with AGD. Well, it doesn't think it would do. I didn't think it was on the right there. AGD Mini, it says. Well, that I've never loaded up that utility. You can get it from Spectrum Computing, but it seems like it's quite. If you put the time in, it's like it's quite diverse. Then I thought it could just make like platform game type things, and this it's made this rather cool puzzler. Tom, you love Starquake. Excellent stuff. Groovy, man. Walk back to 10. Right, off we go. Let's have a go at this one. So yeah, if you haven't already, I recommend tracking this one down. As I say, you can get it from Spectrum Computing if you're familiar with that site. If you're not, well, I think you should be. It used to be my main reference site. Used to be World of Spectrum, and then this other site come along called Spectrum Computing. I don't know if it was around before or they just updated their site, and that was a marvelous site. Yeah, so I don't really go to World of Spectrum too much anymore. But I think they did an overhaul to try and make themselves look like Spectrum Computing, which is a bit weird. But there we go. But all hail them. Had a wealth of information. I got a lot of information when I was doing research. Yeah, I do research for some games. Yeah, well, all games as much as I can, just so I know roughly what's going on. But dodgy gameplay and nonsense chat. 23 seconds. All around the world. That's by Lisa Stansfield as well. You're quite right. Right, away we go now. It's Cauldron time, isn't it? Right, here we go. Right, that's that one done. I think one of my favourite homebrews of recent times is Maya Mare, only because I really wanted that to come out back in the day, and it's like didn't. There. Oops, I've missed him. It's quite good when you get 2 lava monsters at the same time. If your other half has been kidnapped by lava monsters, I'm hoping this is helping you think what to do. Oh, no, look, I'm wasting time here. Like Lisa Stansfield again. Cool, thought I was going to have a problem there. Right, that's... Oh, I thought, why, how comes I didn't get him? That's it. Step into my parlour, said the spider to the fly. Or was it to the flea? Oh, well, we've got 20 seconds left. These boys are getting a bit cleverer now. 1. Yay! Right. 13 seconds left. 13, 11, 10, 9. Hello, Mad Commodore. Hello. Hope you're having a good evening, sir. We're playing Frantic Pengo, homebrewed by Gabriel and Moore in 2021. So far, it's the only game I've reviewed from 2021, and I look forward to looking at other ones as well. They keep making them, and I think they're going to keep making them for quite some time. Taking out the Cauldrons here. Right. I think you can remember what the strategy is. It's getting a bit hectic there with these square lava monsters. They look like they've been drawn by Bart Simpson. Right, okay, so here we go. Oops. Don't run out of time. We're going to come this way. Oh, missed it. Oh, look, you're missing all of them, you Wally. Oh, and now I've walked right into volcanic lava, which is not, oh, good. It's not what you should do. I learnt that on a number of games, but the game that taught me the most was Tomb Raider on the PlayStation 1 by IDOS, or Core Design, in 1996. Walking into lava is generally not a good thing, as is dropping onto spikes. Good. Oops. Is there a game where you can drop onto spikes and still be okay? Maybe Balloon Boy, but that's a game I've made up. No such game as Balloon Boy. Is there? This is the bit where you tell me there is a game called Balloon Boy. If there isn't, there should be. Boof. Right, two left. One left. Oh! It's going to come through. Yay, right, okay, that's that one done. Elf Boy, I don't know if Lisa Sansui found her baby. She went all around the world and she still couldn't find it. So I suppose she then started checking other planets. Was it she maybe? Yeah, I don't know. All around the world. Perhaps she should just look on the world, maybe. I mean, don't look around the world, look actually in the world. What a wally. Right. Two at the same time. Oops, cool, almost got shot by that thing then. As I say, you can't kill that thing to my knowledge, but there's no blocks in line with it anyway for a thing. It'd be good if this game had an editor, that'd be quite cool. Whoops. There might be one out there, I haven't checked. That's it, I've got you! I got you! Get out of town, big nose. That thing can't fire diagonal, which is worth remembering. Right, this is where I got into trouble last time, was it? It's the Cauldrons of Doom. So, everyone. Come on then, get round here. If you bump into the cauldrons, you will get. Oh, now I was going to use that to smash into the cauldron. That's a bit of a shame. Right, I'll try this one. That's it. Taking that one. What can I do for this one? Got to go up the top somehow. Get round here. Right, hang on. Fire this one down. Kaboom! How many did I take out then? 2, 3. Right, 2 left. Oops. Oh dear, I always got caught napping there. Oh, didn't mean to do that, Nicky. That must get someone, surely. No! Come on. Both of them? One of them. Oh, there's the heart. Oh, why did they put it there for? Cool, that was lucky. Right, I'm in that block now. Very. Oh, what was that? What happened there? I don't know what happened there. Anyway, whatever happened there, a lot of green turned up when I got slimed. Maybe it was something like Ghostbusters or something. Yeah, great music on this, isn't it, really? Great stuff. I look forward to seeing what other stuff Gabriel and Moore brings out. I think other homebrews we looked at by him were okay, but not quite as good as this. It was Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. There's a number of other ones. There's a number of other ones as well. Right, Starquake time. I've been told in the comments section that this is ZX Spectrum royalty. Well, there we go. Now, someone on Twitter did, I think it's Spectrum Hero, I think, sent me a picture of all the teleport codes, but I've forgotten to write them down like a wally. So I will be playing a lot like a newbie here, exploring it as you would have done on your first or second go. Right, so we don't want the Star Clash on Star Bike. We certainly don't want to click on those in error if you're familiar with those two games. Then they're quite as good. Right, good music in this one as well, I think, if it loads. There we go. There's some good music that floated around. So this is Bubble Bus Software, Starquake in 1985. But looking at this, you could think it was an ultimate play of the game, wasn't it? So the two were quite similar in that regard. But we're going to define our own keys, and this bit is identical to Wizard's Lair, which you find out a bit later on, where you redefine your keys as well. But you know what I'm going to do, don't you? Left is O, right is P, down is Q. Up is, and you can't pick up anything here like Acid Attack. Now the story on this, I believe, if you control a thing called Blob, and he must repair the inner core of some planet by picking up objects and teleporting all over the place. Like you, Big C, I was hopeless at the thing, and it's just going to mean going around listening to the sounds. Right, I've crashed on the inner core. I've got to repair absolutely everything. Right, here I am here. Now I can fire. I won't put the poke in yet for infinite what's-her-names. I can't jump, but I can land on stuff, right? The secret of this game is to don't hang around, because enemies will generate everywhere. Right, it is a bit madness, this game. How do I get up there? Yeah, it is madness. It is madness. Right, I can get over stuff. Oops. There we go. Oh dear, I think I was supposed to make them fly. I think I was supposed to make them fly. No, I can't do that. Right, okay. So I'm dying quite quickly here. Right, okay. Now I'm glad you mentioned that, Martin. 2D Death Chase. I've seen that as well on the most recent releases. I wanna play that as well. 2D Death Chase. That looks pretty silly, doesn't it? Well, why would you make 3D Death Chase into 2D Death Chase? Yeah. That looks like it'd be quite a lot of fun. That one. Right. I picked up something. Oops, there was a lift there I could have got on to try and make myself fly. You've always wanted to fly, kid. Now's your chance. That was a line from Superman 3. Great reference. Anyone see Superman 3? Maybe. Right, here we go. Off we go. Now this makes it easy. We're going to fly around. We're flying tonight. Right, now we can move a bit quicker now on one of these lifts. That's it. That looks like a new joystick. We're trying to find all the objects to repair the core, right? If you know how to repair a planetary core, then comment below. Oh, what's that? Can I go here? That's probably when a teleport thing's needed. Oh dear, I can't seem to take off now. That's obviously where it went. Go there, go there. Now you need to get on the right stuff. So as a kid, I would have had great fun just exploring the place, not really knowing what I was doing. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff on here. Thanks, Martin. The stream is one of the highlights of your week. Nick, all power to you. Yay! Yeah, there was a small chance. Well, I knew there was no chance really. When I was late from work and the bus was late as well, there was a chance where I was thinking I'm gonna have to cancel this. But no way, Jose. We're not cancelling the stream. Don't cross the stream. And hopefully I'll do a Commodore 64 one. But I need to prep it a bit later on. Yeah, thanks, Martin. Much appreciated, mate. And it's those sort of things that keep it going as well when I'm trying to factor in all my different bits of time. Right, okay, good. And yeah, the event thing up there seems to be working this time, which is good. Oops, I've died. Oh, come on. Right, what we'll do, core elements replace none. So, adventure score, 5%. 5%'s good, isn't it? 5%'s good. Right, I'm going to put a poke on it so we can do a bit of exploring. But 1984, oh, I haven't got a poke for it. Oh yes I have. Right, okay, I've got a poke for it, I think. Right, okay. Enter your poke. Back in the day I didn't know anything about pokes whatsoever. I don't know if this works or not. I haven't tried it, to be honest with you. Right, okay, so let's see what it is. If not, well, then we're just down to my own skills. We know how that generally goes. It goes brilliant, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, next one. I think there's two pokes I have to put in. Maybe one of them will work. You never know. You never know. You never know. You sort of like know. Right. It might do anything. It might turn us all upside down. It might suddenly make it tomorrow morning, or it might beam us to the weekend. Right, initials, I can do that. N. Nick, Nincompoop, and nose, in brackets, big. Big nose. 5%, that's a good score, isn't it? Nick, keep mashing down to make platforms. Will do, elf boy, to get over stuff. Right, I'll try that. Right, okay. Start the game. We will do. So I might have infinite what's the name. I might not. Bixie, what's this by the Fire Lord people? It was by Bubble Bus. Did they do Fire Lord? I don't think it's a game that I've covered. Can I do the thing? No, I can't do it. It's over. Right, okay. Let's go that way. Can I get onto that? No, you can't. Right, hang on it. Come on. Who is this guy anyway? He didn't feature in any other games, did he? He's some robot called Blob, or B-L-O-B. All down there. Is this where I went last time? I think the energy's still going down, isn't it? Oh, I'm not dying anyway. Oh, so it must be working then, one presumes. Unless, oh, there's an arrow there. Let's move that out of the way. Yep. It just tells you how difficult these games were when you can't even complete it with a bow bullet. The sounds are typical ZX Spectrum, aren't they? Really, typical ZX Spectrum. Can I take this for a ride? Yes, we can. Let's go down, down, down. What's that? Down, down, deeper and down. Thank you very much. He just sung a status quo song. What's he thinking about there? Let's put that there. There we go. I'm picking up all sorts of stuff. Hopefully it's useful. Tom says, pick up the access card and keys. Get this everything. Yeah, okay, right. There wasn't a Star Quake 2, I don't think. So it's going to be interesting comparing this one with Wizard's Lair. Where's that go? I really like, what did I really like? What did you, Attic Attack was the game I like. All the other ones to me seemed like they was pretending to be that, or pretending to the throne. But I just thinking of lots of exploration games. There's Nomad as well, which I might come to next week. Yeah. Right, let's go through here. I just mainly like the exploring sort of thing. Right, there's a green door there. We need to do a Shaking Stevens joke. I wonder what's behind the green door. There's an old piano and it's playing hot behind the green door. But his old house was falling into disrepair, wasn't it? But anyway, good old Shaky. If you are Shaking Stevens, then comment below. I don't think Shaky's with us today, is he, really? Oh, right, okay. Always do, whenever you see a green door, always do a Shaking Stevens joke. Right, where are we going now? We're on the road to nowhere, that is a song. Right, what's this thing? You can tell me, you've been playing this game more than me. Is this the central computer? How do I dump this thing? Now, normally, if you'll come across like a white raspberry, normally shooting lasers at it will destroy the raspberry. Here, all my magic is just bouncing off the raspberry. I mean, this character, he wouldn't look out of place roaming round that house in Attic Attack, wouldn't he? As I would. If you didn't see the last stream, there was a special version of Attic Attack we looked at where Alan Turvey had changed the graphics and put me in it instead. Now, I probably have a quick review of that at some point in the future because it'd be rude not to. But it did seem a bit bizarre controlling myself around a computer game. It did seem a little bit odd. Right. Okay, thanks Chono Baggy, thank you very much sir, brilliant. Okay, thank you. Everything gets channeled back into the channel. So what we'll do, I always keep an eye on the time as well so we can get through these games. We've got quite a few good ones, including Cyclone and Wriggler as well. We will leave this guy apart here, but if anyone asks, I completed it really easily. Jason says Stephen Crow did Zynaps. Yeah, he did Wizard's Lair and this as well, didn't he, Stephen Crow? So very successful. Very successful. Right, so we're going to play 4K Race Refueled, which is another homebrew. There was a game called 4K Race initially, which was a part of a competition. This game is heavily influenced by pole position, and you'll see the influence there, but it's just so smooth. Paolo Ferraris in 2005, and after he did 4K Race, he went back and made the track a little bit wider, a bit of slightly different view. But yeah, see what you think if you haven't seen it before. But it's a game we've live streamed a while back. We reviewed it a couple of times. Well, we reviewed it once, and the original 4K race. It's not in 4K in terms of resolution. I think it just took up 4K. Well, I find it hard to believe. It just takes up 4K of programming. But if that is the case, they've done an actual marvel with it. Right, okay. Now I'm seeing the full, if it loads. Come on, load, you smeg. Sometimes on the live stream you hope things load. Oh, there it is. It's loaded by Jiminy Jones. So we're in a Formula 1 car, and we're trying to overtake stuff, and we're going through different sectors. And I hope the keys are Q, A, O, and P. No gears on this, no boost. It's just pure retro 8-bit racing. See what you think. The song Dolce Vita doesn't feature in this, but if you want to sing it, if you want to sing it while we're playing this, then you're more than welcome. Right, here we go. Now, time's ticking in the bottom, the top middle. See how smooth the thing is. Occasionally it might pause, but it's nothing to do with the game. It's probably to do with the stream, or that I've got lots of things running at the same time. Yes, it's well worth tracking this one down. We've got to get through 7 sectors. Any contact with the cars, and then you're doomed. Or if you go off the track, you're doomed as well. Right, hang on a minute. He's going to come right across and cost me some time. Maybe get him on that side. There we go. Oh! See, look. The nearest of touches, and you're doomed. Tom says, can you do a Quake completion stream one day? I think it might. I don't want to put myself down, Tom, but I think it might be beyond my capabilities. The stream might last a long time. If I ever can do the channel full time, I can practice for a day, then most definitely. I'd try a lot of stuff, but I'd need a lot of practice. Right, extended play. At the moment, it's a bit of a balance, so that's why I thank everyone for supporting the channel, subscribing and watching and all that stuff. I think the horizon in this stays the same the whole time, but you know, it's better than I don't know if you're familiar with Pit Stop on the it's called Pit Stop on the ZX Spectrum, but that's much better. This is much better than that. Other good scrolling games done well, let's say fairly recently, with Just a Gal, which takes its influences from Super Hang-On and Full Throttle, I suppose. Round we go again. So 18 seconds. I don't think there's any inertia once you run out of time. I think it just stops. Oh, yeah. Who is that for? You're quite right, Elf Boy. Quake, you do have to play it quite a bit, and also get the teleportation codes as well, which won't go amiss. Oh, look. So we got off Sector 2, but I think you've got to be pretty much faultless to complete all 7 stages. If you've completed it, let us know, and tell us what happens at the end of the thing. But I keep meaning to try and check out what else Pablo Ferraris has done, because this is a really good game. But if he's done any other racing games, I'd like to check those out, that is for sure. Quite nice relaxing this. You only ever get one other car on the track at the same time, but they do come at you quicker the further you get. Oh, look at that! I kaboomed. Oh, I kaboomed again. Sorry, I was reading your comment there. The green key. You need the green key to get through the green door. So I got through 3 stages. I mean, if I had this back in the day, I would have loved it. One of my favourite races back in the day, although it hasn't aged particularly well, but I still love it, is Checkered Flag. Big square wheels, big red square wheels, going around a track. You don't race anyone, you just try and get, well, yourself really, you just try and get the fastest lap. So Checkered Flag for the win, and that's, you know, it's happy days. But my favourite race, I think you already know, is I like Chase HQ, we played it the other day, but WEC Le Mans, that's my favourite, just because for the era, it's super smooth for that era. That's where games sometimes fell down. Miami Cobra is not too bad. It's come out a few years later. And then there's other racing games that's like in between those, like Super Truck Racing. That's a pretty good one, but not Outrun though. Outrun. Funnily enough, you might not know, or unless you haven't seen the review of it quite some time ago, Lotus Turbo Esprit Challenge, the big game on the Commodore Amiga, that was converted to the Spectrum, and oh boy, it struggled, but it's interesting to see what it tried. And also the Commodore 64 had a go at it as well. Didn't really pull it off, but it was good to see the effort there from a demo point of view, but I wouldn't like to have bought it. I'd like this game homebrewed again, you know, on the Spectrum Next there, or something else where they actually colour the cars in. I'm getting a bit greedy now, aren't I? But that would make it all super cool. Oh, this car's in the way. I think the furthest I got to this is stage 5. I don't know if I've ever got all 7 stages. As soon as I don't know any pokes for it really. I'm already thinking in a poke sort of way. Let's go around this thing. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so Commodore 64 stream. I know we haven't done for a while. I was meant to do one last week, but I saw it run out of time. The intention, it is just an intention this time, but the intention is either to do that on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, or failing that Thursday. That's it. That's the plan. That's the plan. The best laid plans. Ooh, right, let's go through here. Oh, I thought I got away with that. Right, hang on. Game. Oh, I only got to stage 2 that time. But yeah, it moves pretty fast. Do you know of any ZX Spectrum games I haven't mentioned which move at that sort of speed? Whether homebrew or back in the day ones that I might have missed. I mean, Power Drift was pretty good as well. Better than, I seem to remember, better than the Commodore Amiga, which all went a bit messy. But funny enough, the Commodore 64 version was better on that as well. Yeah. Rossi says there is a Spectrum Next version. Is there? I'll have to have a look at that then. See that. See what that looks like. That'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's have another go. Right, let's go surfing now, racing now. Let's go racing now. Everybody show me how. Everybody party with me. The Grand Prix. Have you been looking at the Grand Prix qualifying times? Aston Martin were well behind, but I don't know if they're holding back or testing stuff. But they were 6 seconds behind on day 3. Surely they can't be that bad. So maybe I think Newbie Coder, one of my friends on Twitter, said that times in testing don't mean anything, and that's a lot of truth in that as well, isn't there? Really. But Verstappen was quickest in testing. Perez was pretty good as well. Mercedes were thereabouts, but until we get qualifying in what's the first race? Is it Bahrain or something on the end of March? Is it? But go McLaren. I want McLaren to be good with Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo. That's my supported team, and it has been ever since I first got into Formula 1 with the Ayrton Senna and Gerhard Berger days. Oh, actually, it was maybe slightly before. Ayrton Senna and Alan Prost, they didn't get on very well. But that's always going to happen when you've got 2 great drivers in the same team. And I've always wanted maybe Hamilton to be in Mercedes with Verstappen, and then that would be interesting. But it's never going to happen, is it? He'd veto the idea. I wonder why. Right. Oops, the car's blown up there. Oh, well done, Julian, attempting Nicky Boom. That isn't the easiest game in the world. But yeah, save states save the day, don't they, really? Save states save the day. Couldn't have that back in the day. Remember those games that took absolutely ages to complete, and you got about 90% of the way through your best go ever, and then your mum called you down for dinner. Remember that? I can't come now, mum. I've got to complete the game. No, your dinner's getting cold. Turn it off. What? And then all your play was lost. And then games started to have passwords, didn't they? And stuff, or things you could save, and then I don't know. Crazy times. It was painful, wasn't it? Quite a lot of times being the gamer back in the era. But I am loving exploring the games now. First race is in Bahrain. Thank you, old gamer Steve. Thank you. I thought it was. That's where they've been testing as well, isn't it? Really. But I really hope Red Bull are as quick as Mercedes. We need to make it exciting. We need Mercedes to go back, or some other teams to step up. I'm still not 100% sure about Alpine. It used to be Renault last season, and now I've got Alonso and Ocon as the drivers. We'll see how quickly they go, but I'm not expecting a great deal from them. But we'll see, won't we? Hopefully there's a few surprises, and hopefully that Aston Martin team aren't as bad as it makes out, because Vettel needs a bit of confidence. He was 4 times world champion, went to Ferrari, and I think he got his head down and just got depressed and wasn't as quick. But he's not as bad as his races let him believe. If the Aston Martin's got half a chance, then he's going to put the car in different places and it could get exciting again. Now, the ideal aim is Hamilton versus Verstappen with Vettel roundabout there as well, and maybe Alonso in the mix, and then that'd be great. I'll tell you one thing though, Michael Schumacher's son is racing, Mick Schumacher, and it was just so good seeing his name on the lap times. You've got Alonso, Hamilton, Schumacher. I know it's a different person, but it's so good to actually see those. So there we go. Thanks, Martin. Was that a late alert? But anyway, I'll say thank you again. Thank you, Martin. Thank you. Right, okay. I think that was a late alert, wasn't it? And thank you, Chono Baggett. Is it doing the alert system wrong again? But anyway, thank you. Are these late alerts? We might have to turn these off if it's duplicating them. We'll keep an ear out for them. But thank you, everyone. It's just reminding me, isn't it? Thank you, everyone that's done a super chat so far. Much appreciated. Right? Did I say I was going to have one last go? I think I'll just have one last go again, and then we'll play Cyclone. Cyclone. Right? Okay. Yeah, it's duplicating the alerts, I think. But anyway, at least you get 2 shout outs then. It's better than 1, isn't it? It's better than 1, but it only goes through once, but the alert system is going twice. Boom. Right, that's what it is. I wonder why that would be the case. Perhaps I've got 2 accounts on it, I don't know. Gremlins, eh? Gremlins. Don't feed him after midnight. Don't do a stream with them. Actually, I think there was a game. Was there a game on the ZX Spectrum called Gremlins? I haven't reviewed it. It was either on the ZX Spectrum or the Amiga or on both. Tom, you like McLaren. Excellent. Yeah, I'm a McLaren man. In orange now. I prefer the red and white livery back a yore, but you know, that's just nostalgia. Orange is good too. If a McLaren ever wins, I think it surely will. Carlos Sainz comes second, didn't he, on one of the races, that weird race won by Pierre Gasly last season. I will go absolutely crazy. Well, more crazier than normal, that is for sure. Extended play. Right, definitely my last go. Then it's time for Cyclone, which I'm not the greatest at. That's a big surprise. Where you're on a top-down view, controlling a helicopter, and you've got to rescue various people from islands by hovering over them and lowering a ladder, I think, then taking them back to base. And there's different islands you need to get to, and enemy aircraft making it difficult, and crazy wind conditions, and well, you know, it's not easy. Let's just say that. Ooh, right, okay. It's duplicating them. Thanks, Kona Baggy. Yeah, there we go. It's doing an encore one. That's for sure. Whoa. Right, let's go through here. Whoa. Oh, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Oh, we got extended play just in time. Can we get to sector 4? Well, you never know. You never know. You sort of know. Get out of the way, car. That would help. Everyone out the way. Wave the blue flags. Wave the blue flags at all these twits on the straight. I don't know. I don't. This is an actual track, is it? It's just going on forever. 20 seconds. Right, hang on a minute. 17 seconds. Let's get to sector 4. 15 seconds. Oh, it's a bit slow around here. Don't want that car to bump into us. Didn't. 8 seconds. Need to get. Oh no, that's in the wrong place. That's in the wrong place. 3 seconds. Oh, well, I think I was pretty close there, wasn't I? I was pretty close. Go McLaren. Or McLaren. Pesky autocorrect. Well done, Tom. I knew what you mean. Right. Mark Bush says he saw a review of a game called Speed for ZX Spectrum Next and Mazelek. It's a good game. Oh, it's gone again. He did say that, and now it's gone. Right. Unless this ain't going on my side. Right, let's reset that. Cyclone. So that was a quick hour, wasn't it? That went past super fast. Super duper ooper first. That's technical. Right, Cyclone. Now again, you might have played this game a lot more than me. I think I've reviewed it. I need to do this one on the joystick because on keys I'm absolutely hopeless. You've got to control your elevation as well by going up and down. That's how elevation works. I try and keep the joystick away from the microphone so you don't hear lots of clicking, because it'll either be this joystick or the Predator in the room behind you. Elfboy says Gremlins is a text adventure game. Very good. Okay, I'll have to catch up with that one. Text adventure games on the channel are very hard to turn into an entertaining video. I've done Adrian Mole, which is sort of a text adventure. Yes, Prime Minister and The Hobbit, which we got away with those ones. So why not? Why not try those ones as well? Like 4, Kempston. 6, start the game. Right, we need to pick up people on different islands. Right? This game is very, very clever. There's our helicopter. If I press M, once it's filled up, I'll press M, there's the map. H is us. That red flashy thing at the top is a whirlwind. We need to keep away from that. So we need to visit all these islands and pick up people, right? So it makes sense that we go to Banana Island, doesn't it? Just keep going this way. Away we go. Right, we're up in the air. You control your elevation by going up and down. And you see the shadow there, right? We're off to Banana Island. Sorry to make that sound like the start of the music to Button Moon. Just make it go, yeah, right. We're off to Banana Island. Banana Island. Banana Island. What's good about this game as well is the colour use, because they could easily have gone from monochrome, like a lot of games did back in the day, but they've gone for full colour, and it's good. No colour clash so far, but it is black on blue there. Right, where's Banana Island? Am I going to overshoot? We need to go down this way. How big is Banana Island? Right, there we go. There's a person there. So somehow, oops, there's an aircraft. Somehow I need to pick this fool up. I think we got a land on them. This is the bit where it always tended to go wrong a little bit. Right, is that good enough? Is this what you do? Right, hang on it. I don't wanna die. Oh dear, how'd you land the airplane? Let's go to somewhere else. I think I need a few tips. Right, hang on. Whoa! I think we got caught in a hurricane, have we? I think we got caught in a hurricane. Where's the map? Oh, look at that. We took off. Never take off a helicopter in a hurricane. Let's check the map again. That's right. Check the map every few seconds or you're dead. Now, Easy DJ never has a truer word been said. Yeah, right. Okay. No problem, Mark. I know all about faults. There's quite a few faults this end as well. Right, where are we going to go? Base Island. Let's go to Enterprise Island. It seems like it's not so much problem up there as well. Right, okay, right up here. But really good game. There was another game like this where you controlled an airplane instead. What's that? TLL? I can't quite remember what that stood for now. TLL. What was that? What was that game? Tornado low level? Was that what it called? Seemed to thinking there. Oops, there's an aircraft there. You can't fire at anyone. Right, check the map. Oh well, let's go to Skeg Island then. Like Skegness. Oops, oh god. Fire button is forward, not forward, because it changes the right. There's a person, there's some people. I don't think I have to land it dead. I think I just need to get above them, maybe. There we go. That's it. Is that what we do? Right, hang on, get level. Tornado low level. Thanks, Steve. Right. Oh, look, I've got a rope down there. There we go, that one's up. Oh, there we go. So I've picked up one person. Lowering the rope. Get up, she's jumping. She's up. Right, okay, I'm doing okay here. I think. Oops, don't land it. There we go. Land, and now I've got to take them back to base. There we go. Right, good. Hooray! Let's go back to base, people. Right, at least I've picked up someone. Check the map. There's a hurricane round Base Island. Isn't that just the way? Right, we need to get on the white landing strip. Is that right, Tom? Right, okay. Let's go to Base Island. Check the map every few seconds or you're dead, some clever person said. Right, Base Island, this way. Speeding along. This game's great. Where are we now? Go this way. Up a bit. I think navigating like this in the real, it's just like in the real. Oh, what's that? I mean, we could caught in a hurricane. Oh goodness! Oh no! Where's that? There's a hurricane about the place. I find it very hard to control the helicopter. Oh no! This thing is very persistent. I'm out of control. Right, I'm back okay again now, I think. Am I? No. Ugh. God, if you're in a helicopter in a hurricane, then comment in the comment section below. Right, hang on. So we need to land on the white bit, do we? There's a white bit there. Up a bit. Oh, come on. I know I need to get dead on it or else there's going to be a problem, isn't there? That'll do. Is that going to be okay? Please don't blow up. Yay! I've rescued 3 people, and that's more than I thought I was going to do. Do I get more fuel? The fuel's topped up as well. Good. This game's brilliant. The better you get it, you can change the view in well. People in the houses must be a bit worried. I would say that as well, Big Z. Right, hang on. So where did we go? Let's go at the top now. Let's go to Lagoon Island. Because the hurricane's right down there, innit? Right. Up we go. Oh God! If you don't go high enough. Oh, what? We're being chased by. Let's go. God, where is that hurricane? It sounds like it's just over there. Right, we'll go over here then. Just don't go near that hurricane. It's bad news. It's following us. Oh no. You do get those hurricane chasers, don't you? That try and find places. I suppose it's only fitting that the hurricane then chases all the people as well. There's some people jumping up and down. Right, I'm lowering. I'm coming down. Get aboard, sir. He's on board. You're on board. I could probably get a lot of them. Well, I don't know why we're rescuing these people. Probably because it's very, very windy, or maybe it's an exercise. Oh, look! Just get on it, love. I think we would have blown her into the sea, wouldn't we? This person. Oh, maybe there we go. So she's on board. I don't know what's the maximum amount of people we can pick up. Right, let's go over here. Where's the hurricane? The hurricane's right down there in Skeg Island. So let's go to Peak Island. I would recommend tracking this one down. I think next week we'll have to look at tornado low level as well, so we can compare the two. Look out for the wind. Oh, so we're right at the top now. We've gone past it. I'm a top navigator, me. I wanna fly away. I wanna fly away. Yeah. Peak Island should be here. Where is it? It's a bit like when Han Solo went to Alderaan. The figures are here, but no Alderaan. The Emperor must have blown it completely away. Alright, this looks like an island. Where is everyone? Does no one want to be rescued on this place? Well, we better go back. I can't see anyone to rescue, and the fuel doesn't look clever. It doesn't look clever, Trevor. Right, let's go. I don't think we've got enough fuel to get back, have we? Floor it, big nose. Check the map. God, what was that? We need to get to Base Island. Look, we don't get off the map now. We've seen the map. JP says, save the... It might pause ever so slightly because I'm going to unfreeze JP's comment. Save the women and children first, leave the men behind. I always wondered that when they said women and children first in those like Titanic films or whatever. It'd be quicker just to say men last, wouldn't it? Oh, I crashed into a tree. Men last. That's quicker to say women and children first. I got kaboomed. I almost rescued those 3 people. Quantum Sheep says Cyclone and TLL are 2 of your favourite games. Well, I can see why. I haven't played them quite enough, really. I mean, what's your favourite, Cyclone or TLL? I mean, this one is jolly super. I look forward to playing the other one. Let's get a note of that. TLL next week. It certainly deserves another go. And that hurricane is pretty evil, isn't it? That comes along as well. Good. I thought in my brain, I thought they was by Jarrell Software, but I've got here Vortex Software in 1985. I could have sworn they were Jarrell, but Vortex anyway. Cyclone Vortex 85. Is TLL by them as well, or is that by Jarrell? Right, let's have another go because the game deserves it. Beep 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 beep. Right, so you control the height of your plate, your thing, go up and down. Now basically if you go too low you can crash into the building, so best to go high, but when you go high you're more susceptible to the wind, so if you go low there you don't get knocked around so much by the wind, so that's the reason maybe to go a bit lower. Let's go down here. Oh look, right, so there's a lot of wind about, but we'll go a bit lower without crashing into the sea, and that'll give us some more control. Oh, I say give us some more control. And we've crashed into the sea. Nick, what was you thinking? Oh, look. I mean, this wind is everywhere. It's worse than the Pinkerton agent in the Wild Bunch. You could be on one side of the map and just turn up somewhere else. So we've got Red Island, Lukeland Island, Skeg Island, Claw Island. But all the islands are roughly the same. You need to pick up people. Right. Now... Let's go back this way because the hurricane was nowhere to be. Oh look, it's happened again. If I just pull back on the thing. Oh God! Come on! Get this plane going. Oops! Oh God! I wish we could fire stuff at the enemy, but we can't do. Right, let's check the map. We've got to go to the Luke Islands. Let's go over here. We need to find a landmass of some description. I forgot how fun this game was. Right, hang on. No one there. Oh, please be someone home. No one there. No one there. There's no one about. Oh, God. What about up here? Hello. No one wants to be rescued. Well, that's just rude. I've flown all the way here and there's no one here. Let's go across to Skeg Island then. Should be just east, shouldn't it? This way. Unless we go into the Bermuda Triangle. But what a clever game this is. What a clever game. And also, as well as I said before, it's so easy for them to have produced this in monochrome, but didn't. Went for a full colour ZX Spectrum palette and paid absolute dividends. Where are we now? Right, up a bit. Up a bit. Right. Please, someone want to be rescued. There's some people that want to be rescued. Jumping up and down. It would be nice if you could have maybe stood next to each other, but never mind. Right, I've got my my rope here. Get number one. Well done, number one. Oh, there was a slight wall. Oh, I didn't see that. There was a slight wall I should have flown over, but didn't. Okay. The programmer is Costa Panay, says Quantum Sheep. As a fellow geek, he was my game dev hero, still is. Okay, I have to look out for more stuff by him. Well done, sir. Well done. I find out lots of stuff in the comment section. I certainly do. Dodgy gameplay, nonsense chat, and the occasional bit of top info. Can't say fairer than that. Oops. Tom, you used to play this game quite a bit. You say, did you complete it? Did you complete the game? What does it do at the end? Did you get some sort of game over sequence at all on this, or did it just locates? I think I've run out of map, haven't I? Yeah, no, I've got a problem in Kakula Island. Oh look! Come on, helicopter. We're in a bit of a look at the force there, the red bar. We're like a kite in a hurricane here. Right, hang on a minute. There's a woman there. Is it Mrs. Oh, there's loads of people here. Right, that person's standing next to a house, which doesn't make it very easy for me to collect them. But this person's got more of the idea. Stay in the middle of a field. We've got a better chance of rescuing you. Right, up. Just in case that's a wall there. We don't want to bump into that. Try and get your shadow on them, I think. That seems to be a good tip. As long as your shadow's on them, you can lower down and pick them up. With a fish hook. 2. Yeah, this would have kept me entertained for ages as a kid, but I didn't own it back in the day. Wish I had done. I mean, it teaches you a bit of coordination as well, I would say. Right, down we go. Right, now the really tricky person to get by that house, because we don't want to bump into the house, which which is yeah, it's gonna be awkward. This maybe we can do it horizontally, like vertically, like this. It's a bit hard to tell whether I've got the thing on her though. We'll just risk we've got it. Oh no! I think I got a good mind to ditch this woman. No, she's still there. Right, we're gonna have to risk it. I mean, the shadow is completely out somewhere else. Let's do that there. Right, we'll lower it this time. Come on, Nick. We're gonna get her. She's up and away. Good. Hi, Stephen. Hope you're well, sir. Hope you're well. Okay, now, yeah, I mean, it's an interesting game, this one. I think my favourite game so far is 4K Race Refueled, because I'm always a sucker for race games. Having said that, Quake was good and Frantic, Pengo. So what do I know? It's a bit hard to get a favourite game when they're all sort of like good. Oh, what? Look, I was just enjoying the games, and an aircraft went kamikaze into my rear tailplate. Well, you know what you're supposed to do when there's nincompoop plane flyers like that about the place. Right, so let's put the joystick down. Clunk. Now, you remember, back early on in the stream, we played Quake by Bubblebus Software in 1985. They've used a very similar engine in Wizard's Lair, which also came out in 1985. So see if you can see any similarities. I might very well have to put a poke on this if I die quite quickly. It's like Attic Attack or Saberman, or Saber Wolf. You go around collecting, well, Attic Attack in particular, collecting food to do your strength. Here you don't seem to last very long. Okay, right. Obed's with us. Hello, Obed there. Just reading there. Thanks, Obed. You could have watched the final debate for the elections in Holland tomorrow, or this stream. Okay, easy choice. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. Okay, right. The game sounds like your fridge. Well done, David. You want to get a fridge that sounds a bit like Frantic Pengo that plays Dolce Vita. That's the fridge that you're after. Anyway, let's jettison the cargo of Cyclone and get into Wizard's Lair. I didn't get on with this back in the day, but it does look good. But plays better once you've got a bit of a poke on it. Attic Attack for me had the right level of difficulty, and that's probably why I got into it a bit more. Plus, my dad or parents had bought me Attic Attack and not Wizard's Lair, so that you play the games to death, don't you? That you had, and I think that's why I don't get on so much with Jumping Jack, and other people love it. Although we did stream that at some point, but it's all it's all about your memories and nostalgia and all that sort of stuff. So, Bubblebus Software by Stephen Crow. Music again. So the keyboard is OPAQM. That's what we've got. We've got different ones. You can redefine it if you want to. In Wizard's Lair, you control Pothole Pete, and he must find 4 pieces of a golden lion. So it's one of those games where you find 4 pieces of something and put them together, and then you are there. Hello to True Love as well. I didn't catch you as you come in, so hello to you. I like to say hello to people as they come in, whereas I can do. If I ever get to a point where 10,000 people come in, not saying that's ever going to happen, it might be a bit hard for me to say hello to everyone. This is a whole stream of me just saying hello. I'll have to deploy someone behind me like that Batman to say hello to everyone. Right, if you can still see him in the window. Right, okay, let's play the game, Nick. You're talking nonsense as per usual. Right, abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Well, that's a nice welcoming thing. Imagine if you had that on a doormat. Abandon hope, all ye. Right, here he goes. Pothole Pete. He can fire stuff, but his energy go down super duper fast. What's that up there? Well, that's something. Right, through the door we go. But you know, you can't hang around in this game. But you'll see automatically the similarities, won't you, between Attic Attack, Saber Wolf, all those games. It's top down, so it's not like Quake in that sort of like regard, but the sounds, and I think it does use a similar engine maybe, or maybe I'm talking rubbish now, I played it a bit more. Right, it's a maze game, can't go across there. Oops, what's that? See, my energy's gone already, you see. And you've got to keep collecting food to stay alive, but more so than Attic Attack. I thought I could go through there, I can. Right. Doors open every so often. great sort of enemies regenerating the whole time. Let's go up there. Can't get... Oh, I can get past those spiders. But most of the time in this game you'll spend dying. I think I've got an immunity thing there. Like, my energy's going down super duper fast. Can't get through there. Right, okay. But the rooms are quite unique, aren't they, really? One would say they're a little bit clumsy sometimes. Oh, what? I'm going round in circles now. Am I going round in circles, or is it just stuff that's the same? Maybe. Come on, pothole Pete. A curious fellow. Didn't see that door. Was that a secret door? If you are Pothole Pete, then comment below. When people talk about their favourite characters in ZX Spectrum games, Pothole Pete doesn't come up very often. Pothole Pete, Technician Ted's best mate. Probably, Bigsy, probably. Does he find four candles? Full candles. He might do, Tom. He might do. Four candles. That 2 Ronnie's sketch. What's through here? Oh, look. Come on. Yeah, so you can see, can't you, the frustrations you would have had as a kid. Although it's very colourful. It's pretty cool. Lots of good enemies turning up all around the place. But I want to find 4 pieces of the line. Now, if you've defied the odds and completed this game, then show off in the comment section below, whether you're watching this live or you're watching it on after it goes up. They'll get archived. If you're able to watch the whole stream live, then well done you. Thank you very much. If you watch a bit of it, that's good as well. And if you want to watch the rest of it, it does get archived a little bit later on. As Pothole Pete meets the big one again. I agree, Julie. Wizard's Lair has really pretty borders. Yeah, I prefer Attic Attack as well. But I'm just intrigued by the screen design, really. I mean, this bit looking a little bit more Sabre Wolf, isn't it? Now we've been to some sort of jungle, so we're into some sort of different area now, at least. And those tribesmen ate us for dinner. You get plenty of lives. That's one positive you can say about the thing. Can I go through there? No. Go through this white door. But who's putting all these doors in the woods? Hang on, this looks quite familiar. That's an axe. Don't know what we do with an axe. Yeah, so I think it's worth tracking down this, loading it for a brief few goes. But I wouldn't spend too much of your time here. But it's interesting. It's one of those ones where I'll be quite interested to see the coding. Is that a key? We've got a key there. Or an extra key. There's a knight there. Don't know what he's doing there. What's this thing? Oops. I've never seen this before ever. I've never seen that before in this game. But we've gone up a lift. Well, that's good. I've seen a new bit of the game, even after all this time. Right. Go Pothole. There's a chicken there. Is that a nod to Attic Attack? I mean, this one did come out in 85. Attic Attack, was it 82 or 83? Possibly 83, I'm forgetting now. But 83 was a great year for classic ZX Spectrum games. Oh, God. Everything wants to kill you in this place, doesn't it, really? See how the energy goes out every time I get a bit of food or a gold bar? Through the fire. Oh, look at that now. That is very Attic Attack, isn't it? Is that... Yeah, that's very Attic Attack, that is. So it takes influences from a lot of stuff. There's a little staircase to a yellow door, which I don't seem to be going... Oh, look at that. I wanted to go... Can I go... Can I get through that trapdoor? Oh, it's just sucking me into the next room. Let me in. Let me in. That's it, thank you. Oh, man. I'm surviving longer than I thought I would here. Right, we need to find, as you know, 4 pieces of the lion. I haven't seen any of them so far. Yeah, a lift in the jungle is not really what you'd expect, is it, there? Yeah. I'm doing okay, Scott. Been a very busy day today. Hello to Scott Barnes, who just joined us in the chat box there. I hope you're doing well, sir. To go through this trapdoor. Hang on a minute. We've gone through a trapdoor and we've ended up where we were. What? I'm not a fan of that. We've gone backwards. I thought I was making some progress then. I like being in there. I like being in there. Oh, there's another trapdoor. Perhaps we are getting somewhere. Or I bet I've kaboomed. Time taken, 5 minutes 18. Amount of Lair adventures, 16%. So you can see there's another 84% of the adventure still to go. Collected 36 objects. Pieces of the golden lion found, 0. Right. I mean, I've got to find one of those jungle lifts. when I go on my walk through the woods, I'm definitely going to look for a lift in the woods. See where that goes. Right, I don't think we need to cheat on this game, do we? I'll have another go. Then we'll have a bit go of Wriggler, which is basically a racing game, which doesn't make a great deal of sense. You control a wriggly worm, and you must go through 4 different environments as quick as you can. There's a few shortcuts, avoiding a big spider to get to the end without losing energy. And that's pretty much it, really. Explained like that, you'd think, how are we going to sell this game? But it was a ZX Spectrum, it was a different era, and stuff like that sort of happened, didn't it? There we go. Right, okay. Thanks, Mark. Enjoying the live gameplays like always. Well, that's what we aim to do. It's a distraction from everyday life where whatever's going on, we park it somewhere else. The reality doesn't exist for a bit, and we're just having a bit of fun here. And I do enjoy talking to all you lot as well. It's pretty good. To be honest with you, if I was just talking, there was no one here, it wouldn't be quite as good. So thank you very much. Right. What was I going to do? I was going to do one last go, wasn't I? I just went a bit silly again, like I tend to do. Right, let's go again. Pothole Pete, away we go. Abandon hope. Abandon hope. All ye who enter here. I'm available for voiceover work. Right. Right. Okay. Yeah, so it takes cues from Save Wolf, as we say, and Acid Attack with some of the levels. I mean, see, I've died already. I do like. Have I died twice? This game is. I think I got lucky the first time, so you know it can get frustrating. Maybe I should have put the Pokemon, but it's too late now. Let's just go round. Got invincibility for a bit. Go Pothole Pete. I'm not sure what else this come out on, Mrs. Lair, but it's a great title. It's a great name for a game. Right, just keep moving. Don't interact with any of those twigs. There's no doors out of here, is there? Through the yellow door. Oh man, energy's going down. Just keep collecting food. Can I get something off that skeleton? Yes. No. That looked like instant death, that skeleton. I wish I could remember the way back to that Acid Attack bit on that lift. Oh, that's a part of the lion, I think. So one part of the lion got, I think, unless it was a part of something else. We'll take that, thank you very much, and we'll go through here. Lollipop, my boy Lollipop. Who sung that? Billy, someone. Right, no, Millie, wasn't it? Millie sang that. Right. Bye, Easy DJ. I hope you have enjoyed the bit of the stream there. Thank you. Thanks for dropping in. Really appreciate it, mate. Thank you, sir. Have a good evening. Have a good evening. We throw axes about the place. Who are those guys? I don't think they can get. They're stuck. Hey, let's just wave at them. They can't get us. I'm going to taunt them from around here. Oi, you idiots. La da 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 la la la. Right, this is like shooting fish in a... Oh, I can't shoot through the woods. Oh, I've run... Oh, look at that. I was too busy showboating, taking the mick out of those 4, and I ran out of energy. Right, so the energy goes down anyway. Oh, God, that's crazy, isn't it? I can't seem to fire at all now. Oh, dear. They've definitely had the last laugh, and maybe last life. Why can't I fire anything? There's a green pearl up there. Through here. Well, I didn't really expect to see the jungle lift, and I didn't expect to see the Acid Attack bit. So that's good then, as I've never seen those bits before. It just tells you how much of the game I've ever completed before, which is not enough. Lion paws one. Yeah, look at that. So, objects collected 14, amount of Lair adventures 7, time taken 234. So I got the front bit of the line. Yes, I could grow to like that game. I think I judged it badly, and that just goes to show you should maybe try games a bit more before shutting them down. Because occasionally you'll open up a new bit of the game, and that'll keep you going for quite some time. That'll keep you going for quite some time there. Right, I think it's time for a bit of wriggly worm action in a game called Wriggler. Right, wriggling. So, you know, if you like gardening and nature and racing worms, the big 3, then you'll probably like this game. I mean, it intrigues me. Right, I've got 2 saves to this. Right, there we go. What are the keys? Oh, I've got this on joystick, right, okay, joystick it says, which probably means I couldn't get the keys to work. It's by Romantic Robot in 1985, so the same year as Wizard's Lair, the same year as Quake, so, you know, the same year that Marty McFly went back to the future, and he probably went back to the future because of these ones. Right, I ran out of weapons on that last one. Thanks, Tom. I thought it was time to do that, lad. Julie backed me up as well. Well, see, when you keep firing at everything, you can run out of weapons, and I guess on the last game, what was it? Wizard's Lair, that you got to keep picking up those axes and all that sort of stuff. Right. Nice music. Nice one. I don't know what the tune is. I don't think the person composing the tune knows what it is either. Oh, I know this one. Oh, this is fun. Oi, was it Cucaracha? Anyway, one of those. Start game before. Right, here we go. We're Worms. Which one am I? I'm that one at the back. Right, so we're in a race. Look at my energy up the top there. I don't know the way, but I'm in a race against those other three, and they're already getting away as we chase that bug. Right, we're in a race here. Romantic Robot, 1985. Should I follow one of them, or should I try and pick my own one? He's going up. Right, let's go up here. Right, they're going back that way, are they? Which one am I? I'm that one. Right, they should have made... Oh, lost energy there. They should have made my one a different colour. Oh, what? There I am there. The enemy doesn't take damage. There is some shortcut somewhere, but I might be in third place. Who knows? Right, come on. Cucaracha. Where are we going now? He's going up. I'm going up. Oh, he's going down. Right, I'm going to go up then. Is this the quickest way? What's that? Oh, no. Right. I hope this guy's going the right way. I'm just following him. I don't want to lose sight of anyone. Oh, this looks like a stupid route. Well, we can't go up there. Right. Please, can I win? There's a big spider. That's the worst thing in the game. You've got to avoid him. Hopefully, how do I? I need to get a shortcut past this dude in the front, unless he goes really wide. As soon as they are out of view, I'm in bother. Quick. This game, Richard, is Wrigler. Oh, look at that. By Romantic Robot. So if you ever wanted to have the pleasure of being a wriggly thing and racing through different levels but couldn't do, it's Wrigler. Oh no, he's turned into a skeleton. Do snakes have skeletons? I suppose they do. Oh. It was such a good race as well. You can get extra energy in this game by drinking tea. Right, so now... Oh no, look. You can get extra energy by drinking tea. Why can't I fit through there? There's another one of those clowns. This is definitely the wrong way. Oh, look, I've died again. Play the tune, Sam. Elf Boy, you had this on a compilation tape. It's the sort of game that could show up on a compilation tape. I don't think many kids would have particularly asked for this game. It could show up on a compilation tape. Oh, look. Stop taking my energy, right? Oh, look at the energy drain there. Right, so you need to get through a 4 sort of like different stages. We're in the garden at the moment, and that might be the wrong time. There we go. Oh, right. So we passed that. That's cost us a bit of time and energy. This might be some more energy though. Is that more energy? Right. We've taken a parachute. all snakes need parachutes. Oh, I'm so relieved we got that parachute. That's good. Yeah, good. Great parachute. There's a cup of tea down there, which will get us more energy, and an ice cream. If we can get round here. But we might very well be in 4th place. But as I said before, at least we've got hardly any energy in a parachute. Energy is gradually going down the whole time. We've got 1 life left. Can we get to... I don't think we're going to get to that tea in time, you know. Right, we need to get to the tea. I'll have a tea, please, Bob. He's good. Oh, no, it's on another screen. Oh, look at that. So in the worm races, we didn't do very well in the worm races there. We had a bit of bother. Oh, I need an extra life. If you are a worm with a parachute, then comment in the comment section below. What have you used it for? What have you used it for? Anyway, right, we'll have another race. I'll go my own route this time. I won't follow those other twits, because that person I was following obviously didn't know the way to go. Right, let's cucaracha away. Go. I'm at the back again. That bug started us off. Right, away we go. I'm in 4th place. I'm the white one. Red. It's like the Grand National, and they've got an even break as they go to the first fence. The White Snakes are in the lead, followed by the White Snakes. White Snake are a band, aren't they? Anyway, up. All I know is you go up first. Someone else has gone a different way. Right, I've got a milkshake. Right, I didn't have a milkshake last time. Milkshake. Come on, let's win this thing. I think I've got inside a house before in this, but you know. They don't make games like this anymore. I don't know why. Maybe because they won't sell, perhaps. Right, score is 12. Score is 14. Right. What happened last time? They went up last time, didn't they? Let's go down. We're all going down. Oh God, I don't like the look of that bug thing. Now the computer snakes, they don't get affected by anything else. This is the same way we went last time, wasn't it? Are they going? This must be the way. We're going a different way last time. Right, okay. I think it's different. Who knows? Or is it exactly the same? Right, I'm in 3rd place. What's a worm do? That's a Red Dwarf joke, isn't it? What's a worm do? What about it? No. What's a worm do? It wriggles around the ground like something or other. That's in Arnold Rimmer's big list of chat-up games. There's the spider there. Hang on. Wriggling. Would you like to play this in VR, maybe? Like a VR game, a VR wriggling game. Get past there, right. Oh, no! It's unforgiving when you get in the wrong place in terms of losing the energy. There's a cup of tea down there. I could try and get it, but I won't. Because I don't want to lose the right... Oh, look at that. That was extremely unfair. I got killed by a dung beetle. What tune's that? It's very sad. Come on, Wormy. I don't know what you can use that milkshake for. Oh, look at that. No, come on. Don't want to get killed by that bug. Is that going to take some... Oh, look at that. Oh, leave off. Oh, what? Ugh. See you in the red corner. Thanks for watching and take care, mate. Take care. Look after yourself. Come on. Let's get past here. Right now, it's when these I seem to be losing it when there's a sudden entrance of another bug. And look like that. How'd you get past that bit? Oh, I do know a poke, which I haven't written down, for infinite energy. That might be good to see the end of the game. Right, hang on a minute. Now, hoping all my opponents have taken a different route and they all get completely lost. But I do like the enemies in this. They could fit into any top Manic Miner game, couldn't they? Right. Look at that bit. There's a couple of leaves in brickwork. They brick them in. Well done, John. Has got that bit to it. Right. What was that? I don't know what that bit is. Is that energy? Parachute. Oh, we will. Got that before. We dropped the milkshake and picked up. Oh look, outrun that thing. It's a massive aphid. Right, hang on. Are we coming out the park now? As this thing is in hot pursuit. It's our last night. After this, we'll be playing a game that was a bit more famous than this one, called Stunt Car Racer. So it's a game that we've live streamed before, just on its own in a blundering series. I thought we'd have a look at that. Or if we got a bit of time, I suppose I could drop into Hooray, which I quite like on the Spectrum, although it is ridiculously easy on the Spectrum compared to other versions like the Commodore 64 version and the Atari 2600. But I've liked it on all systems really. Now, where's this worm going? Is it a worm or a snake? It's a Wrigler, and is that another parachute? It's another parachute. I don't know why we're collecting lots of different parachutes. Right, this is what all future sport would be. I don't think esports has covered this game yet. Oh god. Have you played this game on esports for millions of pounds and let us know? Are you a top Wriggler player with sponsorship deals all around the world? We'd like to hear from you. Right, that looks like we're getting somewhere. This looks like the sort of place that you don't want to be going. There's like lava and skulls about the place. Right, okay. We're going down. Right, okay. So this looks familiar, I think. Right, hang on. Let's get down here. We're wriggling. Is this the route? I don't know if this is the route or not, to be fair. But anyway, let's just go this way. Oh, we've fallen. Oh dear, the snakes. Suddenly gravity's become a factor. This don't look good. Hang on to your haircuts. This don't look good at all. Oh no. See, I don't remember gravity suddenly becoming a factor in this game. Oh, so that's how to race worms in the Wriggler universe. Yes. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll play now. Probably my favourite game on the racing game. I said Wrigler Mans is my favourite game, didn't I? Racing game, but I lied. It's Stunt Car Racer is my favourite one by Microstar in 1989, and I need to get this on the 128k mode. I really liked it on the Commodore Amiga, and I thought it couldn't be better than that. But on all 8-bit systems I played this game on, they utilise each system individually and really get the most out of them. And what's clever about this, no matter what game you're playing, the lap courses are the same, the distance is the same, and you really feel the bump. So it tricks the mind to thinking about the inertia. Now, what I would say as well is, if you're unfamiliar with Stunt Car Racer and just load it and keep coming off the track, don't get disheartened, because it does take a while to get used to the controls, and I might very well come off the track quite a bit here, but we'll soon see. We'll soon see. Oops, I think I loaded the 48k version. Then let's load the 128k. Right, there we go. It's going to say 128k, is it? Stunt 128k. There we go. So we need maximum memory on this one, and that's for sure. Now, if you want to see a bit longer footage of Stunt Car Racer, check out the live stream blundering playlist. I think there's an Amiga one and a ZX Spectrum one where I try and get to Division 1 and win it, which isn't the easiest of tasks, but here we'll just do some of the initial leagues. Right, okay. So actually, I think I might do the joystick on this one. Should I? Yeah, let's try the joystick. I think I did it on keys before, so hopefully you can't hear too much clicking, but I try and hold it a bit lower down by there. So yeah, Kempston joystick. Right, okay. Will this work or not? He hasn't tested it. Right, press fire to continue. Well, that's worked. Right, so that's working. Okay, now prepare yourself. You really have to keep your wits about you on this one. Name? Well, I'll be this person. There we go. Just to prove it's me. So normally you start in Division 4. You race against two opponents on different tracks. In this case, it's the humpback and the little ramp. Then you go up the divisions, and then they get gradually quicker, and it gets a bit harder to judge the jumps and easier to come off the track. We won't practice. Why would we do that? Let's go straight into a race, and you've got an amount of boosts you can use for each lap as well to try and get a bit of extra speed. It's like a league table. You get 2 points for a race win. You get 1 point for the fastest lap. And whoever comes top of the table at the end of the season gets promoted. Whoever comes second in the middle stays where they are. And if you come last, you get relegated, unless you're in Division 4, which you can't go any further down anyway. So here's the track. Right, you can't hear the joystick. That's good, Julie. So that's good. So this one's fairly basic. So we're just going to go round here. And then it's like a little ramp, which I think we need to get round on about 140 miles an hour, I think. But so the main thing of this is teaching you the track and trying to get used to the controls, I think, on here. But some good engine sounds too. Now, you are going to feel like you're on the car. It's probably doing it to you already, isn't it? But it's one of those games where you think, is this really on the ZX Spectrum? How have they managed to do this? How have they managed to do this? Right, you see on the bottom left, it says +8. That's the distance that my opponent is ahead of me. Right, so I need to beat them. We're going to do 3 laps of this. Hopefully stay on the track. Don't stay too near the television set, because, or your monitor, because then your eyes will go a bit funny. Any damage, you'll see a crack go around the top of the thing, of the roll case. Right, so I'm in the lead by about 40 metres. We don't want to go over this one too quickly. I think it's about, from memory, about just short of 170 maybe. We've got air. Oh, that's a little bit fast, but we should get it. There we go. So you've got a bit of a crack on the top left there, you've seen. If it goes all the way across, the car is a wreck. But to help you, your opponents don't start off particularly particularly fast first of all. Oh man, see, I forgot how scary this game was. Right, it's funny, right, when you don't play it for a while, even if it's a few weeks, how much you sort of like you lose getting used to the controls. But it's a very, very lively game. You haven't got much of the track to hold on to. There we go, and we can accelerate through here. So I've already got a lead of about 350 metres, you can see on the bottom left. So it's just a question really of not falling off the track now. But a really, really beautiful game. I really wish it had a sequel, but for some reason it didn't. Now I don't think it's going to have any mods either, because it might be a very hard game to break into and understand the code. The Amiga version was done by the legend Jeff Crammond, who did Microprose Formula 1 Grand Prix, which had a few sequels also. But yeah, I'm not sure who did the conversion of this one, but whoever done it was a genius, because it works really well. Now, all the tracks aren't yellow. They do vary it. I think we've got some white tracks and cyan also, but thankfully there's no red tracks or magenta tracks to do our eyes in. Let's get a bit of boosting around here. Tracks near the end, like the ski jump and drawbridge, are particularly difficult, and there's one called the high jump where you go over a big jump and have to try and get off this big pillar in the middle. So easy to go off the track if you lose concentration. Oh my goodness, I try to read the comments as well, but I know if I take my eyes off too much, the car's going to go completely off the track. So this is by far my favourite game. We've played a lot of good games today, but in terms of a technical prowess, and that I'm into racing games anyway, this is my favourite one. This is lap 3. As long as we don't wreck the car, which I don't think we're going to do. The best lap is in the bottom right, which is 48.16. You'll see the clock next to there is in green, which means that that's too fast. That means that we've got the fastest lap. If it was red, that means the opponent so far has got the fastest lap. And as you can see, we're over almost 1.4 kilometres ahead. So I don't think he's going to catch up, but we don't, unless we fall off the track, which is quite easy to do if you lose control. Right, okay, was it Pete Cook that did the conversion, Mark, was it? Excellent. As I say, check out the Commodore 64 version as well that we have reviewed. Haven't blundered that one, but yeah, check out that one. But yeah, it's really, really impressive stuff. I mean, it's not as quick as the Amiga version, but you'd expect it to go even slower than it is doing now. If you looked at the review of Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, same system being used, but that one's really slow. That's not a racing game. This is doing more, I think, in terms of vector graphics. So, you know, real good lap that. Real good lap. So let's catch up with a few of the comments. Mark says it's a great game. Julie, you can't hear the joystick. I think you said, I think I read that before. The track is beautiful. Yeah, there we go. And it is quicker than Wriggler, isn't it? For sure. That is for sure. It was a good blundering series, that Rosie. It was good. I mean, hopefully when things settle down, when I've got some more regular hours at work and it's set hours, I think tomorrow I'm going in for a few hours as well, which normally would have been my day off to do that other bit of job. But anyway, it's gradual. I think we've got time for another race, haven't we? Yeah, we got loads of time. What am I panicking for? We've got all the time in the world. So here's the league, right? It gives you that first of all. The Amiga version, you've got pictures of your opponents. Here you haven't, but fair enough. So Roadhog's Race 2 got one fastest lap, so he's got 1 point. Jumping Jacks had 3 races, 2 wins. So they were both against Roadhog. 1 fastest lap to give us 5 points, and we got 3. So we're in a pretty good position if we was to do the full league to actually get promoted. So Jumping Jack again on the humpback. This track looks like it's green. And so yeah, you see the main obstacle on this one. It's just that humpback you can see in the foreground. As long as we don't go over it at an angle too fast, we should be able to stay on the track. So it's all about keeping it straight. And even if we are a little bit crooked, as long as we're not going super fast, we'll probably be able to correct that. But there we go. And it's different coloured tracks as well, so I'm glad they didn't take them all as yellow. This one is a green. I'm up for Wriggler Stunt Car Racer, Tom. One person controls the car, the other person controls Wriggler. But watch out for that spider, though. That spider could really ruin the day. Good. Yeah, this game is another one in the categories where I think, how have they done this? How have they done this game? Don't know. But they was jolly proud, though, when they first did it. Yeah, I reckon there was a bit of swearing that went on when they did this game, when it didn't work. Right, okay, so you can get bashed off the track by your opponent, so that could happen. So it's drawing the track, the draw rate isn't too bad, and it's also calculating my opponent, it's ticking up the time, it's calculating the distance between my opponent, and it's calculating how many boosts I've got as well. So, you know. Right, so I'm going to have to be a bit tactical to get past him, I think. If I crash into him, I'm going to get lots of... there's a chance. There we go. He went... Oh, you see... He's knocked us off the track. He's knocked us off the track. So we didn't quite get past him. And that's the problem sometimes. I should have waited maybe till he got more of a straight. So we're going to be chasing him for most of this lap. He's got a big distance now. He's over... Well, he's 600 metres ahead. So this is a bit of an ask. So it might be best if we just go for the fastest lap, maybe. I mean, this is normally a jump up here, but we haven't got enough speed to make the best use of it. We're going to finish a bit short. Right, how many boosts we got? 31. Might have to throw a bit caution to the wind. Keep an eye on the distance-ometer as well. So we're 868 behind. Keep an eye on that if it goes up or down. If we catch him up, it'll be a miracle. But after crashing off, but you never know. Stuff could happen. These are the weaker opponents. Didn't take too much damage despite being off the track. I think it's because these tracks aren't very high, I think. Right, so you see at the in the bottom right this time the clock's in red, which means our opponent has got the fastest time. He's got 1 minute, we did a 1:10, but we did come off the track. So we need to beat 1 minute there and 0.9 to try and grab that 1 point as a consolation bit. Whoa. Oh, we're a bit high there. Look at that. Good, we get away with that. So we've already caught up 600 metres. Quite confident we can get the fastest lap. Not overconfident we can actually catch him up. But we'll go at this as fast as we can. Boom. So it takes a bit of getting used to this game. It's a bit of skill. On first go, you might hate it, thinking it's too difficult, but it does take a bit of practice. Down to 400 metres. We've only got one lap after this. I'm a bit concerned about if the car's going to last. But, you know, we've got a bit of space. I'm throwing it about the place a little bit here. But yeah, I mean, if you've only played the Amiga version and haven't played this version, you'll know the track straight away. It's exactly the same. Exactly the same. The distances and everything. Oh, so I'm a bit of an angle. I can see him in front of me there. I'm a bit of an angle. Right. Oh. Right. Okay. So check the time. It's going to update the time on the bottom right in a moment. 1:09 is the fastest by him. He might very well beat that. And then we're going to try and beat it straight afterwards. 200 metres. We've got half a chance of getting to him, you know. Right, green. So I've got the fastest lap of 53.55. Last lap. He is just there. If we can find a place to get past him, that's going to be interesting. He knocked us off the track last time. Hopefully he won't do it this time. Might have to be a bit aggressive as we go through. But we're definitely going to catch him. But whether we can overtake him is another thing. Maybe we can just jump up. This is where he knocked us off last time. Let's just try and jump. Let's just go straight past him. Are we past? Check out the bottom left. If it says minus, then we're ahead. And let's accelerate. But we are past him. So he must be driving around like a regular worm thing, a slow coach, to not do that. So, you know, we got him. He's a very, very slow fellow. A very, very slow fellow. Jumping Jack. He's got a game named after him though, isn't he? So that can't be too bad. And already we've pulled out I turned it a bit early then. Already we've pulled out 200 metres on him. Just got to coast it round and I think we should be okay. The crack is only just about halfway past. I think that's going to be okay. Got the fastest lap, 53.55. So after a bit of a scare there, we still won the race. There we go. Race one. There we go. Good. Good stuff, eh? What a game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, you do feel the bumps in this game, don't you? All the way around, and if you're playing it, you do feel yourself leaning backwards and forwards, left and right to get the best out of the thing. So there we go. So I've won 2 races there, 2 out of 2. I think if I continued playing it, I'll be quite confident that I would win this. So 2 out of 2, 6 points, jumping jack 4, and jumping jack 4. Yeah, so jumping jack's had all these races, so he can't get any more points. We've just got 2 races left against Roadhog. So the maximum you can get is 6 points. So we only need a fastest lap, and then we'd actually would win that race. So you know, pretty good. As I say, the Amiga version has got the pictures as well. If you've got a real Amiga or emulator, I really recommend tracking that down because that's a definitive. But it's a game that I've really liked. Wanted to be upgraded at some point on the PC or PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4. I haven't got PlayStation 5 and stuff like that. So there we go. So yeah, I mean, I hope you've liked watching the games this time around. There was Titanic, wasn't there? That's my least favourite game, I think. Frantic, Pengo, Quake, 4K Race Refueled, Cyclone, Wizard's Lair, Stunt Car Racer, and River Raid. So thank you for watching. Hope that's eased a bit of stress for you and taken you away from things for a couple of hours. I'm going to see if I can do a Commodore 64 stream either Wednesday or Thursday. That is the aim. I know we didn't get to it last time there. Thank you again for people that subscribed and supporting the channel. If you want to see about memberships, see what that's about, click on the join button, see what it's about. It doesn't commit you straight away if you want to have a bit of a read of that, what the perks are involved, and access to the members section. But more importantly, have a great evening. Thank you for joining me once again. I'll leave this on where I type in my. I tend to leave it on for about a minute or so, where I type in my goodbye comments to people. So yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Thanks for turning up, giving me something to do. Have a good day tomorrow, and I'll probably see you again later in the week. So till next time, take great care of yourself. Really fun chatting to you, and a very fond goodbye. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.